Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always stopping by. Thank you so much for always watching my video. So in today's video, I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful scrunchie bag, this beautiful portable scrunchie bag. So if this is something that interests you, please keep watching. So this is the cycle bottom of the bag. It is 4-inch, the radius is 4-inch. Then I've cut it out on my fabric and adding allowance of 1/2 inch all around like that. So I got another pad which is the same as the pattern. It is the same measurement as the pattern, so that is that about that one. I will just set that one aside. So before setting it aside, I will gum this stay to the fabric and I will sew round to one of it, then I'll sew it round. Then I need to measure the circumference of this cycle so we can know what we'll be cutting for the other part. So for this circumference, it was between 14 inches, so I just approximate it to like 14 inches. So this is the body. This is 9 inch by 32 inches. The 32 inches, it is determined by the circumference of the cycle. You have to cut it 2 times of the circumference of the cycle. So this one, it is 4 inches by 35 inches. This is 4 inches by 35 inches. So you will know what we'll use it for as time goes on. So just keep watching. So this other one, this is 35 inches by 2 inches. You know that it is folded, that's why the length is long. So this one is folded. This is 23 inches by 3 inches, and this is the elastic, and the elastic is 11 inches long. So this is the pad. I will just go ahead and iron, then I will sew round and I will be back. So this is what we have after sewing round. Then I will divide the cycle into 4. I will mark each 4 points just like that. I'll do the same thing for the other part. Just divide it into 4. Divide it into 4. So after dividing into 4, then I'll take this body, this one, the 9 inches by 32 inches. So I'll mark out 3.5 over here. Then I'll sew the remaining parts. That's why I'm marking it out. I'll do the same thing for the other fabric too. So after sewing, I have to notch the point also so that I can fix it on this small cycle. So I'm just trying to notch out the point just like that. Then I will pin each notching to the 4 points on the cycle too. So I'll pin that side. So after pinning, what I will need to do is just to make a gathers round it. So I just make gathers around it like that. So the notching is just to know, so I don't overdo it. Yeah, so I don't add more than enough to one side than the other. So I'll notch the other parts too for this second fabric. So I'll also pin it like that too. So then I will sew it round. So after sewing it round with 1/2 inch, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like after sewing it round with 1/2 inch. So this is the other one with the pad. This is what it looks like after sewing with 1/2 inch. Then I'll put it together. I'll place it right side facing each other. Then I'll sew with 1/2 inch round like that. Right side facing each other, and I will sew 1/2 inch round like that way. So after sewing, I just have to notch so that I can turn it and it can turn out so well. I'm just notching it. So after notching this, now I will turn it round. So I will turn it. After turning, you can just go ahead and iron it so that it can look flat. I just go ahead and iron that part. So now this is what we have. Then we place both the lining and the main fabric together like that. Then I will sew round just to hold the two together. I will sew it round. I'll sew it round like that just to hold both of them together. So after sewing round, this is what I have. Then I want to measure what I have over here. So this is 15 and a half, and 15 and a half times 2, that's 31 inches. So this is what I'll be using to turn in. This is the 4-inch width, and so for the 31 inches I'm measuring 32 years, that is half inch for the sewing allowance to turn this stuff. So you will understand after I've done the sewing. I know you may not understand now, but you will understand what I'm trying to do. So I'm just trimming out the excess. Then we have extra half inch. So with that half inch, I will fold like that. Then I will sew with half inch, and I will sew the other part with half inch. So after sewing half inch, that is 1, and 1 minus 32, that's 31, and 31 is the mouth of our bag. So I'll turn it out like that, and also turn the other part. If your iron is available, you can just go ahead and iron it so that it can be flat. So now I have to note the side of this bag, because after this opening over here, I'll close it up like that. Then I'll fold it into 2. To know where I will put the handle of the bag. So I'll just fold into 2 like that. So with that, the midpoint is where the handle will be. So that is the main point over here there. I'm just marking it with a chalk so I can differentiate it. So that's that. We'll set that one aside. Then this is our casing for the elastic. That is the 3 inches by 23 inches, 3 by 23 inches. Then I'll sew with 1/4 inch. I'll just sew with 1/4 inch. So this is it after sewing. Then I will turn it to the other side. So after turning, this is what I have. Then I'll pass my elastic into it. So I'm using pin to hold the elastic with the fabric so it won't move. So this is what the handle looks like. So after this, I'll be pinning it to the body of the bag. So before pinning, you have to note the wrong side, that is the inner and the outer side of the bag. So the place where the pad is the inside of the bag. So you have to know so that you pin rightly. So and you pin this bag to the outside. You pin it to the outside like that. Then you also pin it like that too. So that's the inner where the pad is. So after that, this This fabric we set aside that we've sewn by the edge, we just use it, we place it like that, and we sew it around. We just sew it around it. Then I'm trying to trim out the rough edges I have. So after sewing it out, this is what it looks like. Then I'll fold it like this too. I'll fold it like that. Just fold like that. I'm just trying to straighten it over there, so I'll just fold it, then I'll sew very close to the end, and I'll sew round. So after sewing round, I now went up by 1/2 to 3/4 inch again. After sewing round at the edge, that 3/4 inches is just for the passage of our rope, the tiny rope we'll make very soon. So after sewing at the edge for the first time, then I went up by 3/4 inches. I went up by 3/4 inches there, so that means making it 2 lines. So I just set that aside. So the tiny material we cut, this is what I made with it. So this is the tiny rope I made with it. I'm just trying to trim it out, then I will turn it. This is the tiny rope with the measurement of 2 inches by 35 inches, if you could still remember. So I'm trying to trim out the excess so that I can turn this properly. So after turning it, this is what I have. This is what I have. This is the rope I have. And I'll pass my safety pin to the edge there. And I'll pass it through the 3/4 inches hole that I have, the 3/4 inches hole. So after passing it, this is what I have. So though I've went ahead to put a scarf inside it just to give this bag shape. Then this is the rope, and I'm trying to knot it, just to tie it like this. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. This is the scrunchie bag. After everything, it is looking really nice. I'm just trying to give it shape. I'm just trying to give it shape to adjust it. Just trying to adjust it over here. But this is what it looks like, and it's looking very beautiful. Like, it's just beautiful. I don't know, maybe because this is black, that's why it's not looking gorgeous. Like, it's not looking so beautiful as the way it should look, but still it's still looking very beautiful. Imagine if you have a flashy color or just a color that will pop, and imagine how beautiful it will look. So this bag can be used for like owambe, just a small just a classy, when you wear just something nice, just carry this bag, like just fashionable bag. It's a very fashionable bag. It's very fashionable, and it is very easy to make. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't liked the video, if you haven't commented, please do so. Thank you. Engage on this video, turn on the post notification so that you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Bye.